Craig Ferguson isn't just funny, he's what every guy secretly wishes they could be. Charming, confident, and incredibly good at talking to women.
Man, I hate lawyers.
Taking civil.
I do, man. You're not a lawyer, are you? Before you were an actress? You didn't sneak in a bit of law in, did you?
What's in that?
What's in this? Confidence.
But what the hell makes him so darn good? How can we, as mere mortals, channel some of this magic to help us out with our own sad, lonely situations at home while we sit around playing Call of Duty late at night instead of going out to talk to people? Speaking for a friend here.
Chris Evans, who plays Captain America.
I don't think he has man boobs, though. He's got firm chestly areas.
Well, they were absolutely enormous, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, coming from you, that's a hell of a thing to say.
Oh my God.
This video isn't going to be a fan compilation, this is going to be a charisma masterclass with breakdowns on what you can actually learn from the guy. Let's get started.
Do you identify with downstairs people in Downton Abbey who are servants, or upstairs who are rather terribly posh?
I don't watch it, but I've been both upstairs and downstairs.
The first part to Craig Ferguson's charm is body language, because one of the first reasons why I loved watching Craig Ferguson is from the beginning of the interview where he tears up the cards and notes that he presumably is given to ask for whoever is the guest that day. He just tears it up, sits back down, crosses his legs, and leans back, ready to begin. To me, this is just perfect use of body language in that it shows to the other person that this is not going to be an interrogation, that this is very casual, and more importantly, that it's going to be very fun.
Welcome, Olivia.
Hi, thanks for fixing.
No, I was fixing your microphone, but we've just met, and to be that close to your bottom is something. It was. I'm sorry it took me so long. I kind of forgot what I was doing.
I appreciate you taking your time.
Well, I wasn't. I was going as fast as I could. I was like.
Both of them now are ready to have a conversation. It almost feels like they're on a date, and part of why his body language leads to his guests to open up, talk about something scandalous, and in turn begin to flirt with him.
It was kind of making me jealous.
Why?
Well, you just kept talking about the lip gloss and wanting to make out with him. You never mentioned me once.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous if I... Oh, yes. Well, see,
For anyone who wants to learn how to talk to women, body language is key, and Craig Ferguson has this down in spades. As he continues to talk to his guest, you can see how he does things like maintaining eye contact, smiling, laughing, and asking questions, all together making them feel comfortable talking with him by actually disarming them without ever being overbearing or intrusive. This is what allows them to say something that they might not usually say to someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Do you cream?
Yeah, right there when you did that to my hand.
Your move.
The second part to Craig Ferguson's charm is with flirting. It sounds obvious enough to anyone who wants to learn how to make a connection with anybody, but flirting is a huge part of showing your interest in someone and having fun with them at the same time.
I don't know. I feel like you think that I'm a terrible person. Is that what you're thinking? What are you thinking?
No, that's not what I'm thinking. That's what you're thinking, Scarlett. Here's what I'm thinking. She's pretty. That's it. What's going on?
But if you don't know how to flirt, and really there isn't one secret guidebook out there for every situation, the first step to me is to give a compliment. And this is what Craig Ferguson does so regularly.
Welcome, Moon. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
How very nice to meet you. And may I compliment you on your amazing shoes?
Thank you.
That's really something you got going on there. I notice a shoe from time to time.
You do?
Well, you know, it depends.
What
But
if I
yeah,
do
look at that. Yeah, I can see it better. Leave it there. I can see it better.
Is this a good look?
That's an amazing shoe. Is that the Roman sandal they're calling that?
This is sort of dominatrix.
Yeah. Oh, I knew I'd seen it somewhere.
Notice how these are just compliments and observations. Nothing more than that, with no other insinuation whatsoever. He's just giving them a nice remark and making them feel better about themselves.
Your legs are here.
They are also. They tend to bring me.
Wow. I mean, they don't just get you around. You're traveling in style.
They're getaway sticks.
Yeah, you got you're well done. Is that the shorts you've got on there?
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts.
I noticed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He flirts without making it weird. He compliments without objectifying. In turn, the guests are actually the ones who often initiate more of your traditional flirting back to Craig, with comments or remarks that amp up innuendos, which is the next key for those wanting to flirt.
I get to open a box and take out a mouth organ. Really?
Don't say it like it sounds dirty. Actually, do say it like it sounds. Yeah, now can you play? Because if you can play, you can win the golden mouth organ.
Which way do I blow?
Well,
How do I blow?
I think you know just fine. Imagine it's Valentine's Day, you woke up and you forgot to get a present, all right?
Touche.
The fact that this comes from the guest is the important part. He lets the women lead the moment, not him suggesting anything initially. He lets them lead, then amplifies it.
I'm a little wary of taking people up right now in case...
You're a solo pilot? What do you do up there?
I do aerobatic maneuvers.
Do you really? Can you flip it? The plane. Can you flip the plane? You can? Really? Woo!
I got some tattoos.
You are a bad boy.
Oh, you have no idea.
While most guys try to prove they're funny, Craig listens first. He creates a space where they feel confident, where they feel accepted and comfortable. This is where the real chemistry begins to happen.
Here's the thing. Let's do a little role playing
Okay,
here. Right?
I like role playing.
All right, I'm the studio head.
Okay.
Right? And you're pitching me this movie about hitchhikers. All right, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, go.
Can I do something sexual?
Hey. Depends if you want your movie made or not.
Once this occurs, he is now flirting back with them like an equal, not a predator, not a simp, just on the same wavelength, which is the key to really anyone who wants to be confident and charismatic, making that connection at the same level with someone. Which brings me to the final part of Craig Ferguson's charm, in that it's all about presence and rapport. Instead of focusing on any one specific pickup line, learn how to be present with someone. Learn how to use your presence to make them feel comfortable and in turn feel happier to be in their company. While most guys might focus on hitting women with a neg or a negative comment, Craig never really punches down. He's never creepy. His jokes aren't about dominance. They're about connection. That's why women flirt back voluntarily.
What a lovely dress. You look sensational.
I wore it for you.
Really?
Yes, I
What,
did.
in order to sell it to me?
My plan is to seduce you.
Seduce me?
Yes,
Oh, you know
I
what?
heard you're a big flirt, and I like flirting. I really do. I love it.
Really? You
Yeah.
follow old men around flirting with them?
No, I like the ones who engage back.
Well, I absolutely.
So show me what you got.
No, you can't put me on the spot like that. Say, show me what you got. You
have
gotta
to show
work
me
up to it
what
a little
you
bit.
got.
Buy me dinner and don't just run in and muss my hair. Come on.
Jeff? Nothing?
Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm no longer gay.
Be cheeky, but not sleazy. Be witty, but not creepy. Tease playfully, and actually, above all, listen intently. If you watch any one of his interviews, that's really the whole reason why he tears the cards away in the beginning, because he wants to focus solely on what they're saying in the moment, and then bounce off it. By feeling like he has to rely on the cards for questions, he believes this actually ruins his focus on what they are saying, and in turn makes them feel less valued as a guest, because they wouldn't be interesting unless they had to follow some sort of script. This is how you build rapport, by being present and listening to them.
That's a hell of a pair of shoes you're wearing.
You like them?
Yes, I do.
I wore them for you.
They wouldn't fit me.
No, but I know you like fashion.
I do. Well, I'm fashion. I like women.
I see that.
see that because when Pamela was here, you were flirting with her.
I wasn't flirting with her. I was being creepy with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you mentioned, I love your dress, I love your shoes.
Well,
I
I
was
do.
like, oh my God, so I have to wear...
Yeah, well, I do love your dress and love your shoes.
Thank
but
you.
here, I will be honest with you. If your dress and shoes arrived and you weren't in them, I wouldn't pay any attention to them at all.
No, right?
Yes, it obviously helps tremendously if you know how to crack a joke, but that doesn't always mean you have to be hilarious. I think what I've also learned from Craig Ferguson is that by letting the other person lead into these flirtatious moments, he's allowing them to take the wheel and only presses the gas when invited. He's guiding them, yes, perhaps, but by letting them lead for the most part, you can actually play off it and make the moment more hilarious. Like a joke that's been set up for you, all you have to do now is hit it out of the park.
So, I mean, do you do all the Hawaiian stuff? Do you surf and...
I surf.
Yeah.
I attempt to surf.
Do you wear a little outfit for surfing?
I happen to be wearing it under my dress right now.
Really?
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do want to see it, but no, we'd better not see it because I'd get into trouble.
Wouldn't it be a good idea, though?
It would be a good idea, yeah.
No,
What, to wear your bathing suit?
No, that's inappropriate.
No, it's not.
It would be great. It'd be fun.
It would be... Look, it's the summertime.
Yes.
It's the summer.
It's June, after all.
It's June, you're right.
It's the time of year for it.
We could have an evening where we all wear bathing...
Now you're being perverted. Don't take it
I'm not.
No, it's not a good idea.
I know.
It was a bad idea.
No.
I should, shouldn't I? I should take my dress off, shouldn't I?
You're confusing me.
I know, I'm trying.
You can if you want.
Imagine being on a date with me.
Okay. I'm gonna need this.
We're both gonna need that.
At the end of the day, Craig Ferguson is an enigma. He's basically one of a kind. So to always try to match his level of conversational skills is likely going to be an impossible feat. But by watching some of his short clips with women, and especially the ones where you see him at the beginning of the interview and how he interacts with them from then on, I still believe there are a lot of fundamental principles that anyone can take away. From remembering how to use your body language to how to escalate the stakes in flirting ever so cleverly and to learning about presence to build rapport. These are all great skills for talking to people that I think anyone can take value from. So instead of focusing on one-liners and neat little pickup tricks, if you actually want to learn how to talk to the opposite sex, especially if you're a guy, drop the script, make people laugh with you, not at them, flirt like a gentleman, and most of all, actually listen.
I see. Spring break?
No. It was summer break, which was essentially
spring break.
Spring break Italy.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Well, we're out of time.
Oh. Good way to end it.
That's it. We're out of time. We gotta.
We really did it.
Yeah,
we made it happen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Craig.
It's been my pleasure.
No, it's been mine.
I'm not sensing some kind of sarcasm.
No, I really loved every second of being here. Really.
You're faking it.
Nope. Wouldn't do that.
Every woman has faked it at some point.
Not on your show.
Lindsay Sloan, everybody.
And I hear you have one, and I've got another bone to pick with you, as we say in the old country.
What?
You said you were never going to get married again.
I did.
Yeah. You lied.
Yes, I lied. Yeah, I lied.
I'm just going to leave it right there.
Oh. Well, oh, you got married?
Yeah, I know, but I might not have done if I'd known you were going to get married again.
Well, I... So we went to see Mamma Mia. Don't you hear me, you bastards? You don't know what happened.